disappointed with that first quarter, even though you had a huge lead. You had the onside kick, and you had a couple of holdings on a kickoff return, and then just another play, and you only had 10 men on the field, one snap.
Mark, we had a stretch of time there where it didn't look very good. I mean, it was, and I don't know if it was about the onside kick or not, but there was a stretch of time right there where when they got the ball after the onside kick, we had one play where we missed 5 tackles alone. Now, we're going to have a hard time beating anybody with that effort. And these running backs are good. This is a good offensive line, good tight ends. They marched right down running the football. And then we kind of got our wits about us and put on a little bit of a stop, but they got the ball to their best player, their tight end, and scored, something that we had talked about all week. So I'm not ready to anoint any part of our team. I think that we're fighting and scratching to try to improve. That's how we're going to continue to take a look at this thing. But you're exactly right. There was a period of time in there where it wasn't very positive at all. And we tried to answer with a big play to Murphy down the sideline, and then we get 3 points out of it. So really good teams don't do that. Really good teams punch it in and can do it in a pretty convincing manner, and we weren't quite there yet.
How alarmed are you over all these issues that you keep talking about?
Say it again, I'm sorry?
How alarmed are you over the tackling of the linebackers?
How alarmed am I?
Be that alarmed?
Very alarmed. Very alarmed. I mean, the whole purpose of college football right now seemingly is just to put people in space that are athletic with the ball and then see if you can tackle them. I mean, it would be hard enough with some of these players. We all watch TV. Some of these guys would be hard enough to two-hand touch them, much less tackle them. If we're playing flag football or two-hand touch, you probably have a 50-50 chance. Now you got to actually tackle these people. And the game is so spread out, and then a team like this tonight, they're so diverse in how they can do it. They can line up in a very conventional way and run the ball right at you, and they can do it, from what's now conventional, I guess, with the spread. And we committed enough resources to it in the box, and we didn't come up. I'm not sitting here to give you a bunch of coach talk. That's the truth. I wish it was just different, but it wasn't. So we got to improve that if we want to do well in the future.
A couple more questions, guys.
Coach, how do you handle the Wednesday games? Got a pretty schedule now.
What we're going to do is we're going to stay on our normal schedule: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we'll start the week over as if Thursday were Sunday, and then we'll start the week there. I've talked to a lot of NFL coaches on how they deal with short weeks. Some of the guys who've been involved with Monday Night Football and the short week and the turnaround, even coming from the coast and some of those type of things. And this was the model that they suggested is very good to prepare your team. We've been trying to get the players to prepared for that. There's a couple things we need to do academically, some things that we need to do to make sure our team's well rested. But the truth is, we want to try to make sure that the young players that are on our team, I should say the newcomers on our team, get some development here in this period of time here that we have, and then we'll start the game week in earnest on Thursday, as if it were a Sunday. And so we'll basically at 1.5 times at it, and hopefully that'll help us to be prepared. But this is a very good team we're going to play. I understand what the first week score was, but I've watched the tape, and these guys are very good on defense, and we'll have to do better than we did today, and obviously we'll have to tackle better.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.